Midnight shadows crawling up the wall. Ghosts in the studio answering the call. Vampire teeth in the candlelight. Werewolves howling every Wednesday night. Slashers lurking in the backstage hall. True crime stories that'll make you fall. Serial minds in the red spotlight. This ain't a show, it's a killer night. Blood on the mic, secrets exposed. Once you step inside, nobody goes. Welcome to Creative Kill Live, where the dead still talk and the monsters thrive. Ghost vampires, killers collide. Step into the darkness, enjoy the ride. Creative Kill Live, we bring the fear, we don't just survive. From Route 66 to Hollywood Lights, Albuquerque to Burbank Nights. Creative Kill Live. John on the mic, running the show. Main man Roberts, let the nightmares grow. Ben by his side, locked and loaded, breaking down the cases nobody decoded. Big bad wolf in the shadows grinning. Royal Wood with the killer punchlines hidden. Female guest host lighting the flame. Scream queen stepping into the game. Red lights flash, the truth cuts deep. We don't promise you sleep. Welcome to Creative Kill Live, where the legends breathe and the killers thrive. Slashers rise and spirits revive. You're one of the lucky ones. You survived. Creative Kill Live. True crime.
What's up, everybody? It's John
And Ben.
and welcome back to Creative Kill, where the guest has a killer experience. Yeah,
Always,
man. I know.
always.
Oh, I'm so excited about today's episode, guys. We are now featured on, obviously, on YouTube and the Roku channel, but we've got some really big things cooking here at Creative Kill, and Ben, we're excited, aren't we?
I mean, it has been a roller coaster of a ride just getting to this point, guys. But at the same time, thank you for sticking with us. And yeah, man, I'm super excited. I'm stoked.
Dude, I have not been this busy in production. Like, you know me, I'm always kind of trying to grind. Now it's like it's all here. And so I'm working on film stuff, I'm working on the show, and then I'm working on the short series, the universe, the Crave Kill universe. And so the writing we're doing, it's freaking awesome right now. Everything that's happening. And so I'm really excited about the future of Creative Kill Productions here, everybody. Just want to tell everybody right now, we thank you guys for your support. By the way, we are Creative Kill. We talk all things horror, supernatural, and true crime with a little satirical fun behind it all. Okay, guys, and today we're excited to have on Reina Rivera. What's up, Reina?
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Okay, Reina, we're going to introduce you in a second, but we got to get through some sponsors
Of
first,
course, that's
okay?
all right.
So I'm going to do our first sponsor today. Our first sponsor is going to be Duke City Toys,
Duke
our
City
main
Toys.
sponsor.
Love you guys.
Love
Love you,
those guys.
Leo.
Dude, I am now the marketing manager for Duke City Toys, bro. It's official. They made it official yesterday. So
Well deserved.
I am doing all the marketing for Duke City. I got a little shit this morning on Instagram. Somebody's like, "You and your AI." I'm like, "Oh, give me a fucking break." You know, it's like, I get it, but it's the cheapest way to do it. And we just opened the store, guys. This is 8,500 square feet
Right.
of all collectibles, right, Benny?
Everything head to toe you can think of: sci-fi, horror,
Dude,
Harry
comics,
Potter,
yeah,
wrestling.
everything.
I mean, everything.
Oh, their wrestling session's huge. Speaking of
Yeah,
wrestling,
yeah.
we got a wrestling personality here on
Right,
now, obviously, but we'll get into that in a second. But you want to hit him with the second one, Benny?
Like throw a shout out and thank you to Albuquerque Axe, man, for all your axe throwing needs, guys.
Yeah.
This is a fun spot. I mean,
If you like slasher shit and want
Yeah.
to throw some axes, there you go.
Yeah, it's like exercise, and I mean, not for nothing, but you can drink there too. So you know,
That's
two
right.
birds, one stone.
Yeah, you can. They have a full bar.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
there a lot.
a
Not
good
a
time.
lot, but
It's
I
a good
mean,
time.
Diane and her partner, man, they kill it. Literally, they throw axes. We don't have the axe here where I could throw it again on set. We have a machete today. Maybe they have some machete throwing. I don't know.
Maybe machete.
Machete throwing. All right, you want to hit him with the third one too?
Amnesia Dispensary, guys, for all your cannabis needs.
That's right.
I mean, it's so good you'll forget. I hope you don't forget to go back. But
You
you
get
might, I don't know.
amnesia.
You know?
You get amnesia
Yeah, right.
if you smoke after Amnesia Dispensary. I don't know. We got to come up with something.
I know. We got to something catchy, something clever.
That one's just not good enough. Sorry, Amnesia Dispensary. We'll get back to you on that one. But guys, they are fantastic. They've got 4 locations here in the Albuquerque, Duke City area. We love Amnesia Dispensary for all your cannabis needs. And finally, I'm going to get into our new one. So this is not really a sponsorship, but we call them a sponsor. We are an affiliate of Good Game by T-Pain.
Right.
So we were hit up by Nappy Boy Drinks, and we've got our Good Game energy shots here. You can have a energy shot with any drink. Me and Ben tried it just by itself. It's really good.
Yeah,
it's really
tastes
good.
like an orange
I'm not going to
juice
open those other 2 because I'm waiting. We're going to give one. I have to give one away to her, and then it's our thing. You get a Good Game before you leave.
Right.
Yeah, you get a Good Game and a head chopped off. No, I'm just
wow.
kidding.
Wow.
I'm joking. No, I know.
Maybe limbs. I don't know. We'll play around with it.
Yeah, we'll play around with it.
I'm
Anyway,
down.
Good Game by T-Pain, guys. Check out the promo code in the bio. You can get on there. Creative Kill and Good Game. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, T-Pain. By the way, I got to tell you, I follow T-Pain. I followed him before the whole affiliate deal we got with them. He's now in a horror movie.
Oh shoot! Okay, that's cool.
So I haven't talked to their marketing people, but this is definitely something we've got to get. We got to get going. We got to get T-Pain on the show.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, some T-Pain. We love you though, man. And they've been so kind to us. They said we're still getting. He's sending me 2 cases, so we've got the orange, and they've got, I think it's like a strawberry flavor too.
Oh, cool.
So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, thank you, T-Pain, and Good Game.
Yes, sir.
And
Thank
now
you.
let's get to our show. I'm excited about this one today, Benny, because we finally got a female on the show. I mean, it's been forever, I think.
And also, wrestling. I mean, it's like you're number one. I mean, this guy's more of a wrestling fan than anybody else I know.
Okay, I am, but I'm not a friend of the fucking wrestlers that she has to do the reffing for. No, at least the one wrestler. Now 3 because I was attacked, Ben. I was attacked by fucking Johnny Magna, Sancho, and he turned babyface this weekend. You didn't come to the show. Right, then, of course, obviously that freaking, we'll get into him in Rowan.
Oh man, this is just
gonna
be a thing for a long time. I can tell.
It's gonna drag out, dude. I'm dragging this thing out. So anyway, guys, we're getting to our first guest today. We're introducing Reina Rivera. What's up, Reina? How are you today?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you on. Now, guys, I'm gonna let Reina give Reina. I butcher names all the time. That's like
That's okay.
my horror thing is I'm the butcher of names. But no, Reina, so we're going to talk a little bit about your career here. Where are you from? Are you from New Mexico?
So I was born in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Oh, so you're from Cruces. Okay.
I was born, but I wasn't raised here. So I always have to be clear about that. I was raised in southern Utah, like St. George.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, because you guys come out here from Utah. And you brought your boyfriend, the famous Manny Lemons,
Yes.
who's sitting over here. Manny, step in here to frame real quick. We're going to have the guys introduce you to her boyfriend. This guy... No. Come around here. You got to come around here.
See the whole profile.
The whole profile. Look at the. Oh shit, dude! I don't screw with this guy. The wrestlers, come down a little bit, Manny, so we get you in. There you go. You can see yourself up there on the monitor.
There we go.
This is Manny Lemons. You can hear Manny. Just jump on the mic real quick and say hi to everybody. But Manny's coming on a different show with us later. But he still works with Creative Kill, and we love this guy. So why don't you go ahead and tell everybody hi?
Hey, you know why we're here? It's Zest of the Best. You know the rest. It's your boy, the man, the brand, the king of lemonade stand live from Creative Kill Land, baby.
I love it.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you,
Thank
Manny.
you,
That
sir.
was fucking awesome.
That
Thank
was
you.
great.
I can't wait to kill him one day.
I know, right?
Anyway, yeah, Manny's a friend of the show. He's a wrestler. He's also an actor. He's going to be doing some acting with us later on this fall. You know what he's doing, 66
Yeah.
with you. He's playing our sniper.
Perfect.
He is a fucking. He's gonna clock in.
Yeah, one shot, one kill.
Boo-boo. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I know, Reina. Reina, we got something for you. We got something for you too. I haven't talked to you about it, but we got something for you.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun because we use all of our friends at Creative Kill. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Love it.
Reina, I want to jump into your career a little bit because, it's like you said, you're from Cruces, but you came here, you live in Utah. You and Manny live out in Salt Lake. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I've got an aunt that lives in Park City, so I haven't been out there to see her yet. Yeah, the place is gorgeous. They're
So pretty. I love
they're
Park City.
Right.
They're ridiculously wealthy. Maybe if we all go out there, we'll all go hang out at their place. I'll just make my uncle Art. He's an eclectic dude. That's what I gotta say. But my Aunt Linda, you've met Linda. Linda's amazing.
Yeah,
Linda's
she's great.
awesome. So anyway, shout out to you, Aunt Linda. I love you. Anyway, so Reina, let's get into your career a little bit. So how did you get into this wrestling thing?
So since I was probably 6, 7 years old, my brothers have always just watched it. So I grew up with like Chyna and Lita and all
we
these
go.
phenomenal women.
I know. I loved me some Lita back in the day.
I love
Right.
her. I love her.
Lita and Trish. Sorry.
See, I wanted
that
to
was
be-
like that was my jam. You know what I'm saying? It was like Lita and Trish. Especially Trish. Sorry, go ahead. Anyway.
I wanted the bad girl persona of Lita. I loved the rocker, like
Yo.
not the clean. I was so used to seeing women, girls in Utah, like Trish, my whole life. Lita was so unique with the tats, the reds. I was like, I want to do that person. I want to be like her.
Yeah, I think the branding was like when Trish came in, the branding was different. Lita changed the fucking game.
Oh, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because she came in being, first of all, she could do moves. Like her wrestling moves were fantastic, like her moonsault and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That she can
Lots
do-
of athletic ability.
No, dude, she's like an acrobat, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's so talented. And then I think she kind of started. I mean, obviously, China was the powerhouse.
Right.
We all know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yes.
We all
yeah.
remember
Yes.
China,
Man,
right?
thick thighs say lies. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's right.
Exactly.
Penny, I think she could have probably been more than you. Do you think
Man,
so? I'm
I
just
would not
kidding.
mess with China, bro.
Yeah, I know. R.I.P. China. Anyway,
for real.
yeah, but
For
then,
real.
but if you look at Lita, if you look at females, because I love the female group right now in WWE,
Mm-hmm.
It's so
AEW,
different.
TNA. I love them all. I love the fact that. And I'm just gonna say it. They're not over sexualizing. There is still
Right.
sexualizing it. I get it. It's entertainment business. We're in it too. In
Yeah.
horror, it's constant. You know, there's,
Right.
if a girl does not have, beep 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 beep, and running from a slasher in horror, it's like, so it's kind of the same way Vince was doing things. But then they started bringing in real talent. And I'm not saying that those other girls weren't talented, but I got to tell you now with Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair,
Right.
Becky Lynch. I mean, and what's her name from AEW? I forget. She's like Marilyn Monroe. What's her name? The Marilyn Monroe girl.
Tony
Tony Storm.
Yeah, Tony Storm.
Tony Storm, and then you have just these women that have embraced the actual sports entertainment part of
Yes,
it, the
it's-
physical part of it.
Yeah.
It made me actually want to get more into it because I was watching as a fan, like little girl. I stopped watching, of course, in high school because I would try to bring it up to my friends, and they're like, "You watch wrestling?" And I'm like,
Same.
What do you mean? Like,
Same.
it's the coolest thing ever. But I was a girl, and it was different.
It was taboo. It wasn't
was.
taboo, but it was like I understand what you're saying
Yeah.
because I was a big jock theater geek, right?
Okay.
And I watched it all the time, and my friends were like, "I can't believe you watch wrestling."
Yeah, I was like criticized, so I stopped watching it. And then one day at my job, my uncle's restaurant, Pepper's Canteen in St. George, I turned it on the TV and I saw wrestling again. I was like, wait a minute, this is still it's still going on.
Yeah.
And I was truly like mesmerized because Rhea Ripley was the first person I saw come out, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Ben will tell you, and I'm going to
Yeah.
make my plea again. Rhea, I want to interview on my show. Charlie wants to meet you. She's coming here on the 12th, so I don't know. We're gonna try to.
Come on,
I'm
Rhea.
gonna
Right.
clip
Come
that out
on,
and make
Rhea.
a pitch. Yeah, come on, Creative Kill. We'll let you
Right.
do the kill.
Right, exactly, exactly.
I'll find an intern for. But yeah, no, she's fantastic. But it's also, I got to tell you, it's also led the feminine movement for me too in wrestling because again and just don't take this the wrong way, but in the 90s and early 2000s, it seemed like they wanted to be like Playboy models or like this.
Yeah.
They didn't. And then you see Lita come in and she's with the Hardys and then
Right.
she starts
Mm-hmm.
fucking killing it. And it's just like, then it's like this whole door opened. Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, I mean, we could sit here and name names all day
AJ
long.
Lee. I have
AJ
wished to play
Lee,
her. She's
yeah.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's and there is. I even got to give it to like Bianca Belair. I love her
Yeah.
too. I love Jade. I love all of them. I mean,
Jade's phenomenal.
yeah. I even who's the big one? The big girl. What's her name again? She's The Rock's cousin. I forget her name, but yeah,
I just forgot her.
yeah. But anyway, I like them all. I even liked, and I know Manny's worked with her over at TNA because we've had some conversations with her talent team as Sonya Deville or Daria Bernardo. Yeah, they're all fantastic. But now you are also a referee.
Yes, I am.
You're the first female referee here in here in New Mexico.
Yeah,
I heard.
it's remarkable. Like I'm still like on a high of that because it was full circle.
I was there the first day you entered the squared circle over here, and you kicked ass.
Thank
dude.
you.
Ben, you remember she was up there? She was just
Yeah.
bossing them all around and
Yeah.
shit. I gotta tell you, man, Reina, you're hard. You're hard. And when she comes in and does like this, you know that referee slide, Ben, where they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, dude, she hits it."
Yeah,
She
full
does.
commitment. Full commitment.
Oh, full commitment. Full.
So how did you learn to do that?
So I originally started to be, of course, a wrestler. And so I had the opportunity in Utah where the door opened for me to learn a little bit more. At Devotion Championship Wrestling, where I train, I have the ability to learn from that start because Manny is the owner, the like foundation of it. And he's very adamant on you need to learn everything in the ring, no matter what you are doing, such as a wrestler, manager, valet, whatever. You need to learn just the basics of wrestling to understand that. So
It's like any, it's
Yeah.
like playing a sport or doing acting or whatever.
Exactly.
Ben and I have always said that. I tell people, I mean, I'm not a wrestler, but I tell people as far as acting is concerned, I'm like, you have to know the basics before you think you can jump behind the camera or get in front of the camera.
Right.
You know, a lot of people in your business and our business, they think that we just do it.
they think you walk just in the door and you're like, I want to do this position. And okay.
And it happens.
It does. And that's why,
Yeah.
like, some refs I've seen, they're not trained. And it's like, it makes me turn my head because I'm like, look, this isn't what I'm aspiring to, like, fully be in, but at least I know the things I need to know.
I don't
Right.
know. You're pretty good at it. I mean, you are. You have a great on-screen presence. You move well. I got a couple of questions to ask you real quick before
Go
we
ahead.
close this segment out about being a referee. Have you ever been hurt?
No, I've gotten hit. I have really good communication with a lot of the wrestlers. I make
Yeah.
sure that's a big thing because they're doing their flips, they're
Right.
throwing,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
stuff. But no, I've never been hurt because I made sure to have communication.
Right.
But that's like about it.
Yeah, because it just amazes me. You're in there with those giant dudes.
They're big boys.
They're big boys. Yeah, like that fucker Ronan.
Oh my
No,
God,
I'm
I
just
had
kidding.
his match this last
I know. It
Yeah.
was so crazy. So,
Oh.
guys, I was at Duke City Championship Wrestling this last weekend. And, Reina, how many did you do? You did 2 or 3 matches, right?
I did a few of them. It was split 50-50, so I think the card was an 8 card.
Yeah.
And I had 4
The
of
taller ref wasn't there this time. It was just you and the short little guy.
Yep.
Yeah. And then so yeah, you get in there, you're bossing them around. What is there like? I guess you would say, I know there's wrestler training. Does the wrestler training and the referee training is it parallel? Is it the same, or do you do different kind of stuff, or how
I
does that
feel
work?
like it's the same because you
Right.
have to know the ring. And so, again, it's so weird because I've talked to a few other wrestlers and they don't know how to referee. But Manny, like, that is the first step into our ring to
Yeah.
like start your training is you're going to train as a ref. Then you're going to be on the show as a ref. Then we'll move from there.
I think that's great too, because it's kind of like you started not the bottom, but you know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
still in the performance, but at the same
100%.
time, you're watching these guys and you're helping them conduct their choreography.
Right.
And then, you get thrown out of the ring or something like that.
I'm
something
waiting for
always
the-
happens to ref.
I'm just waiting for the day because I know with how my relationship was with some of the wrestlers,
Yeah.
especially Antoine, we're not going to get into that.
Ugh. Isn't that
but-
Ronan's buddy too?
Oh, they're besties. They're
Oh,
besties.
They're a bunch of losers.
Yeah, we can talk about that. We can talk about that later.
I mean,
I'm talking
you know.
about it now.
Okay,
They're a
I'm
bunch
down.
of fucking losers. I'm sorry, Antoine. I'm sorry, Ronan. But Ronan, you know how I feel about you and your friends. And then he turned his back this weekend on Saleh. And Saleh was his jam. Him and Chelsea. I just saw the heartbreak in both of their. And then I went to the RetroCon after that, and we saw. We saw all of them, and Saleh was like, I just can't believe he did it, and he was like, I'm sore as shit. And I was like, yeah, because he beat the hell out of you last night.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. But yeah, so Reina, what else? How did you and Manny meet? Did you guys in Salt Lake at wrestling or what?
Long story short, my brother saw him at FSW.
Okay.
I was I was going to train for wrestling 100%. And my brother was like, there's a guy in Salt Lake, because I was like, I'm moving. I can't do this anymore. I want to be a wrestler. I don't know what my life is. Like, I need something. My brother just laughs and he's like, you know, there's a wrestling school in Utah, right? And I was like, no, there's not. And he's like, yeah, there is. So he gave me all Manny's contact information, such as Instagram.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like anything like that. But then I messaged Manny and I was like, look, I've been watching this my whole life. It's something I want to aspire to be. And truly how me and Manny met was just like, he started off as like a mentor friend, and it just,
That's awesome.
Very cool. Very cool.
That's great. Well, that's a good story. At least something good comes out of wrestling besides Ronan.
Oh, sometimes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
except
besides Ronan.
Man, he got in my face Saturday, and I was just like, I will push you, sir.
I know.
will do it.
Here's my thing with Ronan. He is a big guy, but he's short. I'm like, he's a short king. You know, I'm talking shit about him right now.
I'm
sure
just
he's
trying
gonna
to be
watch
Switzerland, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy.
Dude, he fucking
you know?
attacked you too, or that was
I mean,
Magna. Sorry,
well, that was Magna,
You
yeah.
and Magna.
Yeah, no,
you and Magna
that's
have a
another
beef.
one.
Me and Magna, we're gonna have a tall boy kind of like,
Yeah,
like fist fight one of these days.
As you should.
Maybe you
As
should do a power slap. You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
There you go.
That's true. That's true.
You already got slapped by Chelsea.
I was gonna
and
say
she got-
Chelsea slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah. His would be different though, dude. I've seen him. He knocks fuckers out, dude. It's crazy.
All right.
You're like, okay, John, come on. Anyway, guys, okay. Well, Reina, thank you so much for telling us a little bit about yourself. Now we are getting to our second segment here at Creative Kill. We ask our guests their final three questions. Are you ready for your final three questions?
I'm ready.
Okay, your first question is Reina. Reina, what is your favorite horror movie?
You know, I'm going to either have to say Jeepers Creepers or honestly, all the Paranormal Activities. I forgot about those.
You and Ben, dude.
I hear
Ben
that.
loves
I
him
hear
some
that.
I love
I
Paranormal
love it.
Activity too. No, I love them. I love
mean,
them.
Just,
I'm a huge proponent of found footage. I love found footage of films,
Right.
like stuff, and that's the stuff that we do. We're doing with their cop show and our other stuff. We're doing kind of a. There was a movie called End of Watch that was one of my favorite with Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena about two cops in L.A. and it's all like on their body cams and stuff. So it's found footage. You guys should watch it. It's amazing. It's
great.
And so we're kind of modeling that with a little supernatural twist. So
Ooh.
hopefully it works out the way I wanted to. Well, we'll see. It's my first like directorial and writing experience. I mean, I've been writing for a long time now, but this is one of my first big ones. But yeah, no, I got to tell you guys real quick about Paranormal Activity. Do you guys remember the campaign that came out where they were just like showing people in the theater?
Yeah.
And, like reacting to it?
Yeah, exactly.
And it was like a true thing,
Yeah.
dude. When I went in, my brain kind of went off and said, this isn't fiction.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I felt like it was real.
Feels real.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just, creepy as hell, man.
Oh, I love it.
I
It's
know.
my
What's
favorite.
is your favorite scene where she throws the homeboy at the camera at the end? That's my.
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
I like that, and I like the baby powder footprints. Like when they're walking, and he's like, "Holy shit!" Yeah. No, that's that movie, and that's what launched the brand Blumhouse.
Right.
Blumhouse was launched basically from Paranormal Activity, which is now the biggest horror brand. You know, they just did that. If you haven't had a chance to see it, go see that Obsession.
I want
right.
to so bad.
Yeah,
I've
Manny,
heard
take
so
her to go
much.
see Obsession. Seriously, guys, it is again, it's the next step up of, I'd say, the evolution of really good horror. It's young filmmakers that actually use original stories, and I like all the Paranormal Activities. You know, I really do, but there were some of them you're kind of like,
Well,
Okay, this is like the last one a little bit.
Yeah.
no, they're rebooting the whole franchise now. That Blumhouse is, but they're doing it with James Wan, who did the Conjuring series. So I think they're gonna make
Actually
it
might be
more
really
of a
good.
theatrical, like a
Right.
cinematic look versus the found footage.
Maybe a little
I
more
don't know.
blood too.
I would like a little more blood, but you got to realize, guys, the first film was done for like $25,000.
Exactly. I mean, the
know?
budget they had, and then at the same time, just like what got me is just the hovering, standing next to the bed, and then they speed up the time.
Oh,
frame.
that fucking timestamp
Yeah.
that's just going.
Yeah, and you're just
And
like,
she's just standing there, like,
yeah.
just like,
Well, there's
and
a-
it just sucks you in. You're like,
Yeah.
and you're like, start calculating in your head. You're like, wait, she's been standing like that for hours.
Yeah. Katie,
Like,
the actress Katie Featherston, her name's Katie in the show, but she was in the film. I've actually had a little bit of contact with her because trying to reach out to her for something.
Right.
And she's fantastic. She's just like a really good human being. But boy, in that she is scarier than anything.
Yeah, man, and just it feels too close to home because it's like the suburban home. It's any cookie cutter house you've ever seen, right? Like white walls, everything's white, and you're just like, dang, man, I've been in that room. Like I've been in that. I've been in that house.
I've been here.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Okay, Reina, here's my second question for you, real quick. Okay, and then Ben, I'll let you take the third one.
Cool.
All right. Who's your favorite horror villain or creature? I cannot wait for this answer because I love this one.
You know, that's a hard one. I don't know.
Did you say the Joker?
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I don't see him as a villain, and that's the worst part of me. Like I've
He
always
is a
told you
villain.
that.
Are you kidding
Hey,
me?
in my opinion, he was just misunderstood. Okay,
Yeah.
he was just misunderstood
Psychopathic clown that just
Right.
kills everybody. And
for a good reason. He
What's
has
his-
reasons.
Yeah, but they're like schizophrenic reasons.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I
He's
mean,
like,
I would
he's like
be-
all over the place.
I have a tattoo of the Joker. Like that's
you
like,
really?
Yeah, it's on my forearm right
Oh
here.
my gosh,
so
let me
and
see. Show it to. Oh,
There.
that
Yeah,
is
it's
sick.
the-
That's where he's hanging out of the cab.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
That's Heath Ledger's Joker. He was
Oh,
the
that
best
was
Joker.
my.
The best
That was
Joker.
the
Yeah, he's
reason
the goat.
Yeah,
I
the
fell in
goat.
love.
I
That
mean,
was the
sure.
reason.
It's animated Mark Hamill
Mm-hmm.
from the Batman series, the animated series, and it's Heath Ledger.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody else can go kick rocks. I'm
It's
sorry.
just not
Not
the
kick
same.
rocks. It's Jack Nicholson and the original Cesar Romero. They're goats
Yeah.
too. But I'm talking about there will never be another Heath Ledger's Joker.
No.
That thing was
No.
just so. I've seen these guys that try to like cosplay it, and they do a really good job, but it's still not Heath.
It's
Yeah,
just not
yeah.
Heath though.
Yeah.
It's really not.
I remember going and seeing. I went to go see a movie called I Am Legend. Do you guys
Yep.
remember that?
Yeah,
with Will
yeah, yeah,
Smith?
yeah.
Just to see the IMAX trailer because they showed the first 2 minutes of. They showed the bank robbery scene.
That's
Oh,
right.
that
That's
sucks
right.
that
They
I
showed the
remember that.
whole scene,
Yeah.
so we went there to go see it, and I walked out of I Am Legend. I did. I was no, I wanted to see it, but we went to a midnight showing, and I had
Yeah.
to be at work the next day, and I
Yeah.
was like, dude, I gotta go, guys. I was like, I can't be here for 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of like I don't know if you guys remember that midnight showings were kind of a big thing there for
was
a
Yeah.
while.
huge.
Yeah.
It's like everybody, let's go to the midnight showing of a movie, and then when you get to past a certain age, you're like, I want to go to the matinee at like 10:30 a.m.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Ben knows this. It's today. Today's
Yeah.
my day. You guys, I will sneak off for 2 hours today at some point in time, and I go see a movie because it's discount day,
Right,
and
right.
I can be in there by myself, and I can take
Nice.
notes and do work on my phone because I usually go see a horror movie, but I've seen everything that's been out. So yeah, but that's one of my favorite things to do. So Reina, that's a great answer. Ben, you want to hear
Yeah,
a third one?
So, Renee, tell me, or tell us what movie lives like rent free, like just in your
Scared
head
the
that
crap out of you.
scared the shit out of you.
Honestly, again, the paranormal is like
Yeah,
I truly
yeah.
would go to my household, and even nowadays, like I'll hear stuff. I'm like, what is
Makes you-
that?
yeah,
what was
yeah,
that?
makes you wonder.
It like because it was. Yeah, I have a fun horror story that
Oh,
I
we're
will
gonna-
never forget.
We're going to get into that here in a minute, but since we're talking paranormal activity, we've already kind of gotten into it. I want to tell you guys what I did yesterday. So Ben knows. Ben's been there. You Reina, you and Manny we'll invite you over at some point in time when I can allow you guys in. But so 3 years ago, I wrote this film, and we had to find a creepy house for the end of our film. So literally, what does John do? 3 years ago, I get on Google. I'm like, creepy houses out. And this Airbnb listing comes up, and it's called Rose Manor. And I was like, oh my God, that's like, so just to kind of let you, I can't tell the reason why I can relate this. We'll do it later on. But anyway, so I go to this house, and I show up, and the caretaker, not the owner lives out of the country. He has like 30 Airbnbs here in town. And it is this red Victorian, this huge, it's 3 stories. We've talked about it on the show before, but it's called Rose Manor. It's right down the street from the studio over here. And it is the scariest fucking place. And it's haunted.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. When you guys
so
come
cool.
back into town, when we get our set bit, we'll invite you and
Yeah.
Manny over there.
Perfect.
It's a good horrible time.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Ben, you want to tell them about the murder tub?
So it's all old
You got
Victorian,
about
right?
3 minutes.
and
so yeah.
and so you go up the regular staircase, right, up to the second floor. But then when you go up to the third floor,
It's a
right,
spiral
it's a
staircase up to
spiral
the
stair-
third floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a spiral staircase, and it's the most narrow fucking staircase ever.
Scarecase. We could call it a scarecase.
That's true. It is a staircase
there you
because
go.
when you get up to the 3rd floor,
Trademark that.
I'm saying.
Yeah, trademark scarecase.
Right.
The movie.
Timestamp that, guys.
Yeah. I was here.
Carl?
Right, exactly.
Our producer, like, come on, Carl. No.
There's this like attic like conversion of a room essentially, so it's like a pitched roof, right? And it's flat, dark floorboards.
With these
and
2 twin beds, which
Yeah.
are like the creepiest. They look like hospital beds,
Yeah.
like old.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Reina, like shit from like the 50s.
obviously for like children, not for like adults, like small children's beds.
Yeah,
and
like,
then
like a haunted orphanage.
right, and in the middle of the freaking room.
Oh no! It's the bathroom. You got a
the
side
bathroom.
bathroom,
Right.
but it's still peaked.
Right.
And I'm gonna post a picture of it here in
Yeah.
a second. But yeah, go ahead, tell her.
There's this tub that's like a murder tub, like
In the
it's-
middle of the bathroom.
yeah.
Here, I'm gonna show it to you real quick, and we'll show it too.
It's weird.
So it is the weirdest thing because I went over there yesterday because look, this is the room.
Oh hell no!
Look at
Hell
that.
no. That just
Look at
gave
that.
Me
Here,
the
man,
creeps.
you can kind of see it here, Manny. I'll show it. I'll hand it over to you. Yeah, you can get it. You're fine. You're good. Yeah, look at that.
That's just creepy.
Yeah. So that's in the
Yeah.
attic, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, in the
And-
attic. Even
yeah.
better.
So we call it the murder tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the murder tub.
Manny's not down to go anymore. He doesn't want to go there.
Manny's like, guys, I don't think I want to do horror stuff anymore. No, but so we did a couple of events there when we were early on stages of building this company. And we thought we were going to shoot our film way before we did, but then things just kept getting bigger and bigger, and it's actually better for us now. But this place, we're going to use it now as one of our sets for the show.
that's sick.
So yeah, someone tried to break in. If you guys don't know Albuquerque, we've got a crime problem. But somebody tried to break in, and they pulled out the fridge. I guess they were going to try to steal the fridge, and they busted the water line. So all the floorboards in the kitchen are there. So the old wood, those old hardwood woods are it's like all warped, and they have to pull them up and fix it. But we don't need the kitchen to shoot. So we're gonna start. I think we're gonna start shooting there next month because I've got, like I said, I'm a key holder now. So
There
it's
you
like,
go.
yeah, I'm a key holder of a haunted house, guys. Yeah,
That's legendary.
yeah, it's pretty legendary. So yeah, well, paranormal activity there, right?
Exactly.
Maybe we'll shoot our own little version of it, Ben.
I'm saying,
Just-
actually,
yeah.
not a bad idea. Not a
I'm
bad
ready.
idea.
All right. Well, that was great, guys. Thank you for answering your final 3 questions there, Reina. All right. We're going to jump on to a little story time now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in segment 3 of Creative Kill, we ask our guest to tell us a supernatural story or something true crime or something that just happened to them that's out of the ordinary, kind of crazy, but it has to be a little spooky and horror related or true crime related. Yeah, so Reina, we're giving you the Reins.
I like it.
All right, tell us the story. We're ready to hear this thing.
So, like I said, my mom moved us from Las Cruces with my grandparents and everything to St. George, Utah. And I will never forget this. It was my grandparents' first house in Santa Clara. And I'm going there because my mom's dropping me off for some reason. I don't remember that.
Is that Santa Clara, Utah?
Yeah, Santa Clara,
I don't
Utah.
know where that. Where is that at?
It's
Like, if
still
we-
in St. George. It's just like a smaller,
Okay,
Okay.
like a little pocket
yep,
of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so my mom drops me off. My grandma's leaving. My grandpa's sleeping on the couch. I go to the bathroom and the door locks on me, and I'm like,
not cool. Not
that's
It
cool.
closes and locks on you.
yeah. I was
Oh,
like
fuck
9,
that.
10. I was 9,
Oh,
10.
gosh.
And I was going in there to get my perfume. And I am trying to pull the door because I'm like, I see it's locked. So I'm like, okay, if I unlock it, I'll unlock. And it doesn't. All of a sudden the lights in the bathroom turn off. And I'm like, I thought it was my brother because I have older brothers. So I was like, stop playing around. And all of a sudden I hear a scream and my favorite perfume bottle with my pink lid hit the wall and just completely shattered.
Shut up.
Swear on my son's life.
Oh my god.
And it just shattered, and the scream came again. The light turned off. The bathroom door opened. I walked out of that bathroom.
See, this is what I'm talking about, Ben. We finally got a juicy
Right.
one. I'm sorry. I'm sitting like, yes.
Right?
So you're 9 or 10. So that's Charlotte's age. You know Charlie. So that's Charlie's age.
yeah.
Charlie would freak out.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like
did.
I would freak
100%.
out. I
Yeah.
would freak out.
I walked out of that bathroom so pale. My grandpa was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Did you not?" Like, I screamed, and I was like, "Did you not hear what was going on in there?" Like, he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, Dude, it was literally right there. And he's like, honey, I did not hear anything. I walked to your room to look for you. So my grandpa's saying he heard nothing as I'm pulling on this door
gosh.
and I hear a loud scream and then a glass shatter. And I was like, no, it's shattered. Like, he's like, I think you're tired. I think you're sick. I was like, no, like, go to the bathroom. My perfume bottle is on the floor, shattered. It is shattered. And he walks in there and he sees it and he's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And I was like, you think, he's like, you didn't just get mad and throw it? And I was like,
Oh gosh.
no, like, I promise you.
No, what? First of all, let me just say this: little girl that would not throw her perfume in
It
the
was my
like,
favorite
no.
perfume, too.
Yeah.
My
Trust me,
favorite.
I just bought Charlie the Katy Perry one, and
Oh,
boy,
she's gonna
it's
hold
like,
it.
yeah, like she's like, oh my gosh, Katy, because she loves Katy Perry.
I love that.
Yeah, and but no, it's so. Let me ask you. So your grandfather. So do they still live in that house?
No, so my grandpa passed away, and my grandma now lives with my mom in like more
Okay.
of like a different
Yeah.
place. But no, every time at that house, like anytime I went, I swear there was something in there following my grandma.
See,
I
it was
love this
attaching
woman.
to you.
Yeah, I love my grandma to death. Love her, but that woman is one of those spiritual Mexican, Hispanic,
Right,
Catholic women.
Is it
Right,
is it
right.
like Santeria kind of stuff? Does she like get into that
Like
stuff?
Oh
Sterling Bruja.
yeah,
Oh.
all the time. So
Dude, that's
she-
Charlotte's grandmother too. So Shelly, Charlotte's mom's mom, Naughty, same thing. It's like she does some
My grandma
crazy
and
stuff.
she's caused some voodoo on some people. Like
Yeah.
no lie, my grandma has like I've seen her do these things. Like
That's what
another
I
funny.
always tell guys, I'm like, don't fuck with a witch. I'm like, if she's got
I know her
something
tricks.
that's kind of
I know some
yeah.
of her tricks. Just kidding. But she, my favorite memory, because again, at that same household, after she found out that happened, she blamed one of my uncles, somebody's ex, that put like a curse on me.
Oh man.
And my grandma's like, no, there's something that's following you. It's strong. It's following you. It's following you. And I was like, you know, can we get this off then?
Right?
Can I,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I haven't had any paranormal like situations like that since, but I do have those little like moments that like I do feel that somebody is there.
I mean, have you ever got like staged or
I've
anything like
tried,
that?
and it goes away for a minute, but then
Right.
like I will go back to somewhere like my grandma's house, truly my
Right,
grandma's house,
right.
and it feels like it reattaches itself.
Ah.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
we
like,
just had
just
on
fucking
Byron. Was it Byron? Or somebody else was talking about something attaching to them too. We had
Yeah.
on. I forget. We've had a bunch of like crazy. We're like 50 episodes in, and we've heard some really crazy stuff. But I haven't heard anything like this. This is awesome. Do you? So you believe in ghosts? Obviously.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's a phenomenon that I think that, you know, a lot of people, especially the super religious, they're like, no, it doesn't happen, blah blah blah. And I get that. I get that that's their beliefs and stuff. But I got to tell you, there's way too much, like I said, paranormal activity or paranormal evidence.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for real, like you can believe the sun's not hot. It's still
Yeah.
really hot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, I think I have so many different theories on what ghosts are. One of them is, you know, it's just basically your soul that's kind of trapped here unless you got. It's the whole typical like, hey, you'd have unfinished business maybe, or
Right,
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
purgatory
or
kind of stuff.
purgatory, or you did something wrong. But then there's the other thing, and it's maybe just an energy force or a life force from another dimension or whatever.
See, and
we're at,
that's what the one in the bathroom kind of felt like. Because again, I still have that like so imprinted because it felt so not real.
Right.
Right.
And it was like it was the biggest moment, not a big moment, but a big moment in a child's life. Even like I'm 29 years old and I still remember that story to like a T.
Right,
Like I just
right.
had it experience. And I don't know, like I've always said that I'm like, there has to be those paranormal like these things that happen because especially from the other dimension. I like how you said that because
Right.
I truly feel like that's where this one was from because it's like it was like, and I'm gonna say it was a lady. Like that's all I could say. It was a lady, and my mom and grandma said the reason that she got mad was because I was a new female figure in the household
house.
who was young, and so she wasn't okay with a new female being there.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah,
And
it's like
so-
you went to like the upside down, you know, for like a split second. You know?
Upside
You know
down,
what I'm saying?
right?
Yeah, that's how it
I
kinda
had a
sounds.
lot of like in that household. I hated going there because I had so many of those activities happen that like I have older brothers who like to bully me and
Right.
You're right.
do stuff like that, but they were never around when stuff like this would happen. And so finally, another one in the household that I'll never forget was like Christmas, like a week or so before Christmas. and I'm walking around the house looking for toys and stuff because I just want to know.
Right.
And all of a sudden, in our like where our washer and dryer are, the doors open, and I'm like, what's in there?
Nope.
And I go in there, and there's all these toys, like toys that I wanted, and I was like, oh, cool. Like my mom got me these, so I go in the room, and the doors close again while I'm in there, and I'm like banging on the door because it's just like one of those weird like open ones.
Right,
like I
like
shouldn't even
accordion
fit in there.
sound.
Yeah, and I shouldn't fit in there. And I'm like, and the person's like, haha, not good, ha.
Oh, fuck no.
And I was like,
sorry, no.
and I like kind of was just like, okay, like I didn't understand it. So I got out of there, ran to the room I had, and I locked the door. And all of a sudden, my blinds shut down. Good girls need to listen. Good girls need to
my
listen.
God. Oh,
And
no.
I was like, I'm done. And so like
Yeah.
my mom, I call my mom and I'm like, can you come home? Can you come home? Can you come home? And she's like, are you okay? And I was like, no, there's something in this household. There's something in this household. Can you please come home? My mom's like, okay, your imagination's way
Oh,
too
my
bad.
gosh.
It just like no one believed
Yeah,
me.
well, I gotta tell you, same kind of situation happened to me as a teenager. I haven't actually told this story. It just popped in when you said
There you
this story.
go.
Like things came up. I called him basically like the shadow man. So I had a guy, I don't know if it was a guy that just kind of stalked our house or whatever, but we lived in Dallas. And at the time, my dad and my stepmom had separated, so we had to go get a new house, me and my dad. So we're living in this house on it's not a cul-de-sac, guys. It was 2 rows of houses, but it's like a road that goes in a circle and then comes back around, right? So you have houses on both sides. Well, we were at the very end, so you have the big light post outside of our house, and so we had a pool table room, like a game room.
Okay.
Where my dad, it was for my 16th birthday. He felt, I love you, Pop, but I knew why he got me the pool table because they were going through like this divorce. You know how like parents just
The PC.
buy you all kinds of shit.
Right,
So when
right.
we found the house, the pool table was in the house, and the owner was like, "I'll sell it to you." And so I was stoked, right? 16, pool table, invite your friends over, you
Right.
know, we're
Yeah.
playing pool all the time, doing stuff. And my dad always liked it. It was a great rule as a kid. My dad was like, I'd rather my son be at home partying with his friends than out on the streets.
Right.
He goes, so I will he goes, I know what they're doing. He goes, I know what they're doing.
Yeah.
He goes, but I can't stop that because if they were out, we'd be drinking out somewhere else, you know.
Right.
And he didn't buy us the alcohol; we just snuck it in, you know.
Yeah.
And if he caught us, boy, it was my ass. But at the same time, he never caught us.
Right,
and I was,
right.
and I got to tell you, I don't think it was kind of one of those things where he don't want to catch us.
Yeah, kinda
you
look the other way
know,
just a
kinda
little.
Look away. But anyway, so there was one night, and we were all sitting there. There was like 7 of us, and I looked out. We had this. You know how you have a corner of your house. There's 2 windows that went like this, right? And then you have the beam in the middle, but it comes like this. So you have window right here, lamppost outside. You go down this little hill, lamppost outside, sitting right there. There was like 4 times I saw a guy standing by that lamppost, and it never saw a face, just a shadow, like the silhouette, a black silhouette of a figure, something like from a horror movie. And I would always tell my dad, I was like, somebody's watching us. Somebody's out there watching us. And my dad was, I was like, you're fucking stupid, you know. And
It's
I was
so
like,
crazy how our parents think we're so crazy
they
when we
do
tell them
until
this.
they
It
do
happened.
until it happens to them.
Yeah.
Because I was not that last time when my friends saw it. They were like, he's not lying. We saw him, and then he was just. So there is these entities out there. You know, we don't know. It's kind of like aliens. I don't. You know, with all this evidence that's coming out about aliens now. You
Right.
know, and
Right.
it's like maybe it's a distraction, maybe it's not. Who knows? You know, we'll all figure out when we're all. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So
Yep.
anyway, yeah, man, those stories were awesome, Reina. Thank you for
You're
sharing.
welcome.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, we're going to jump into our 3rd segment now. It's called Helping with Horror. And this is the spot in the show where Ben and I always kind of try to just give back a little bit to either some life advice or just something that from our perspective, you know. And when we do the big remote guest celebrity interviews, they get $500 to charity of their choice through our Helping with Horror moments. But today, guys, I'm going to touch on something real quick, and I just want to say this, that, you know, recently in the news, it's just like we're seeing a lot of hate, and it's just like all of this, and I'm going to get into it every single show when I talk about this, about the algorithm on Instagram and stuff. It's like we see these people that are just driving all of this hate. I think that we just need a little more positive in the space. You
Most
know what
def.
I'm saying,
Most
man?
def.
We talk about horror and true crime and all that stuff, but at the end we try to give it a little bit of a positive twist. We try to stay positive on this show. But I will say this. So I'm just going to tell our audience this right now. If you jump in our DMs and you start posting comments like some of the stuff that I've been seeing as of lately, you're out. You're gone. I'm not going to fucking put up with it. I don't care about your comments. I don't care about your follow. And I'm going to tell you, Ben, it was racist. And so, yeah, well, they don't like us because we are a black and white guy that work together,
Yeah,
And we know what, I mean, it's like, here's my problem. It's like, if people do not get on the now train and I know it's a lot of like boomer generation that are
Right.
doing this. It is. It was an old
Okay.
guy and he's like 65 years old and he wouldn't stop DMing us and or dropping comments and I just finally blocked him. I didn't even read him until he started DMing, and so this is all I got to tell you guys that's out there. I don't give a fuck what you think. and that's my whole situation here.
Yeah.
Okay, we stay positive. We have
Yeah.
we have women, gay men, black, white,
Yeah.
Asian, whatever.
Yeah.
As long as you like horror and you come on our show, that's what happens. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drop this right now. You put that shit in our feed, you're out.
I mean,
You're
with
gone.
respect, don't waste our time. Guys.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
That's
You know?
it's so immature
It
now,
is.
dude.
It
It's
is.
like I gotta tell you, if you're a guy who surfs stuff just to comment,
Right.
And I know a lot of it's bots because there's a lot of bots out there because it's this whole hate thing that they want to do, and people sick bots on people, which I don't think that's happened to us yet because this guy actually had like 69 followers, and it was
God.
like he's like one of these guys. I'm like, come on, man, you're too easy of a target. Like I could have put his shit up right now and called him out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they would have canceled him. I'm not one of those people. I don't want to cause that kind of drama. I just want to let everybody here on our audience know that we don't put up with that shit, and you can go shit in a hat. So that's my helping with horror moment today. Is it's just we got to end this hatred that's going
Yeah,
on. This-
a lot more
the world is
positivity.
so divided, and
Yeah.
and I see that kind of things are kind of turning around. Like people are getting better, but at the same time, we'll always deal with it, guys.
Yeah.
You guys especially know this, being of a Latin and African American descent. Well, you're half, and people don't know this about me. My mom's half Native American. Charlotte looks white, but she's half Hispanic.
Yeah.
And people don't know that. I'm So it's like the Scottish part just takes over. You know what I mean? It's like the pale skin and the whiteness, we can't get it away. No, but it's I've got two nieces and nephews that are half they're mixed. I've got my cousin, one of my favorite cousins, gay. Him and his partner Brian, they've been together for like 6 years. Or probably longer than that now. They're amazing. And they love horror too. And Brian watches our show, and he's always like, I love how you guys include everybody because we're not here to try to be some kind of bigots or anything
Yeah.
that crap.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, so I'm just putting this is the only time I'm ever going to talk about this on the show because it really did upset me. I'll tell you that. I wanted to get on there and be like, fuck this guy,
Yeah.
But I've got to look at what we've got going on, and I don't need to wage war with a troll.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a waste of my energy.
And like just stooping to their level is just
It's
never,
not even worth it.
No, it's not. And I'm sure. I've seen that in wrestling too. It gets really bad in wrestling.
Well,
Very
yeah.
politic.
Oh, that business
Very.
is really crazy, isn't it?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ronan again. I was like, John, this guy, man.
Yeah, fuck
Listen,
Ronan.
Ronan's just an ass sometimes. though. Like I said on Saturday, I refed his match, and he got in my face. I was like, "Get out, get out!" And he kept staying right there, and I was like, "Ronan, get out."
So let's jump into this real quick to end the segment with wrestling.
Yeah.
So what do you guys got going on here soon? Like, what is going on with you and Manny? I know we have AEW tomorrow night, which
Yes.
Manny's going to be there doing his stuff. Guys, if you can get out to Rio Rancho Event Center tomorrow, what time does that start, Manny? Okay, doors at 4:30. The show starts at 5:30? Okay. And this is a televised event? A televised Dynamite. All right.
Very
yeah,
cool, very
yeah.
cool.
And so Manny's going to do it. you're all over the place, dude. It's crazy.
is. He really is.
He works so hard, bro. It's like, I mean, you've got a good one in him, man. I like that guy.
He's a good one.
Yeah, he's okay. Anyway, but yeah, we're really excited about the future of Duke City Championship Wrestling. I know you guys are starting to go on the road a little more here.
Yeah.
You guys were you in Vegas with them?
I was actually a host that time, so I didn't referee out there. I just got to put on a cute dress and walk around and sell some tickets, and I was okay with that for one time. But then like I said, I have a loyalty now to Duke because they did give me my opportunity to start reffing, and
Fred's great.
I love Fred to death.
fantastic.
Fred's a blessing.
Yeah, I love him. I love Van. I love all those
I
guys.
love Van, yeah.
Everybody that puts on that production, I got to
It's
tell you, they're class
remarkable,
act,
man.
and they're really good. They're really nice people, except for running.
I knew it was coming. I was just waiting. I was like,
And Antoine. Sorry, I
and
have beef.
Antoine.
I have beef with Antoine.
There we go. Run it.
Every match he's been one of the wrestlers I've probably reffed the most.
Right.
Every match I've had, I had to yell at him, and there has been pictures caught of me yelling at him, and I'm like, "Get out, bro!"
I've taken a couple of really good pictures of you screaming at him too. I'm like, oh, there she goes. She's on it, man.
It's my
That's
favorite.
crazy.
I love it. That's why.
And then, do we have another pay-per-view? Not a pay-per-view, but another event coming in July. Do we know about? Is it July 31st?
Cool.
Okay.
That's their NWA tournament thing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. We got some tournament action going on.
Very cool.
That'll be good. I will not be at that show because we'll be in Dallas. Remember,
Right.
we're going to.
Right.
Yeah, we're about to. I'll just make the announcement right now. Ben and I are taking the show on the road to Dallas.
Oh, heck yeah.
So we're gonna go to my old stomping ground, and we've got two. Really, I mean, you guys are great guests, but we have two really big ones. I mean, a horror icon, and then probably one of the biggest television stars from Texas.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we and they're both really, really kind people. We're so excited to have them, and we're excited to go to the Lone Star State because that's where I'm from.
Right.
And so it's like taking it back home. We're going to do Dallas, and then we're going to do Austin. So Austin, we're going to go down to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, where they
that's
did all
sick.
that.
That's sick.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go. I've got a comedian friend that says he works at the Mothership, and then we're gonna do Joe Rogan's place down there, and then we're gonna we have a new female guest host. I'm not gonna announce who she is, but she's out of the Austin area. She is fantastic. She's scary too. Yeah, we bring in because it's usually just me, Ben, and Royal. Wolf isn't on the show a whole lot, but we bring it now. We're going to be bringing in. We're still auditioning female hosts for New Mexico. So if New Mexico, if you're here in Albuquerque and you know horror, hit us up. But we've got our LA girl, and then we have our Texas girl. That's the one we wanted. And I've got another friend of mine named Amber. She's coming on the show, but she's going to do some remote interviews with us. She's part of 66 also, but she's out of New York. Okay. So we're spread all over, but the horror community, it's kind of like the wrestling community, how tight knit it is.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Like once you get in with the crew, you're in, and we don't. We stay very positive on this show. We promote indie, independent films that nobody would touch. We want to help out as many creators as we possibly can, guys, here on Creative Kill. You guys know that. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Ben, you want to hit them with some sponsors real quick?
Yeah. Albuquerque Axe guys for all your axe chop and throwing needs.
That's right.
Seriously, it's a fun time. Good workout. You can have a little drink on the same time.
Yeah.
And then also Amnesia Dispensary for all your cannabis needs. Anything green and that smokes well, you're gonna find Amnesia, guys.
That's right. And then we're sponsored. We're affiliates of Good Game. Good Game, the energy shot from T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Check out that promo code in our link in our bio. And our final, we got to throw them a big shout out because I got to announce the event this weekend. Guys, our main sponsor for Creative Kill Season 2, who was the main sponsor for Season 1, Duke City Toys.
Duke City Toys, guys.
We are 2 weeks into opening up the new 8,500 square foot facility here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this weekend, we were supposed to have him last weekend, but something happened with his flight.
Probably wasn't a big enough flight, man. You know what I'm saying? The dude's a little tall.
Dude, he's 7'4". But we will be having the Great Khali in store. Tickets on sale at the door. We did hold my ticket, but we canceled all that. You should be getting your refund. We're going to do ticket sales at the door. The 7'4" monster from India will be here live in Albuquerque, New Mexico from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We had a little time change on that, guys, because of his schedule. I know a lot of people, they've been asking, they're like, what time? and then I'm posting something and then it changes. So and that's not on us, guys, or
Right,
Duke
right.
City Toys. That's on the promotion companies that handle Kali. But he's gonna be here. Are you guys staying in town for that, or are you gonna be out?
No, so
Okay.
we will be in Arizona at that time. So
Yeah, you guys are going to do another event out there, aren't
yep,
you?
on Saturday.
cool.
What
Very
event is that? So I'll plug it for you guys.
Apex.
Apex.
Apex, all
Like
right.
Apex, that movie that just came out. Was that
Yeah.
called Apex? That
Yep,
movie?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The one we saw with the mountain climber
Yeah.
guy, yeah, Taron Edgerton, yeah. You know, Apex. So, and Manny, are you headlining that thing, or what's going on here? No, just a match. Okay.
Okay,
all
cool.
right, all right. Yeah. Well, and Reina, are you working it?
Yeah, so actually I will have a ring announcing debut out there.
What?
Very
You're
cool.
doing your ring announcing?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and plug your. Let's go ahead and plug your Instagram handle and plug Devotion, plug all your stuff right now.
You got it. My Instagram, it's _ La Reina Rivera. And then, of course, please follow Devotion Championship Wrestling. It's all one word on Instagram, Facebook, X, all that. And trying to think, what else do I have? I think that's about it.
All right. Well,
right,
guys,
cool.
this was a great show, Raina.
Yeah,
Thank you
this was
so
fun.
much.
Thank you so much. Really
Thank you,
do
guys.
appreciate it.
Okay, guys, and so Creative Kill, where the guest has a killer experience. Please follow us on our YouTube channel.
Yes,
We
please.
are going to
Yes,
be
please.
streaming on Roku very soon. We got another really big deal in on the works. That's one. Manny's coming in with us. We can't tell you anything about it. We're sorry. But Manny's going to join us for a show later on as soon as we get this deal locked in. But yeah, guys, we really appreciate everything. And Ben, do you have anything else for the peeps out there?
No, just keep it positive, guys.
Stay
Take
spooky,
chances.
stay
You know,
spooky.
build your parachute on the way down. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's what Ben and my motto is. We'll open it on the way down. We can build it on the way down. We got
Right,
There you
right.
go.
Anyway, yeah, and so we'll be coming to you now, guys, twice a week. So
right,
I just
that's
want to
right.
make that announcement too. So we'll be coming to you twice a week. The Tuesday morning shows is Ben and I show, and we are going to be doing a Thursday afternoon show with me and Royal now.
Yes, sir.
So we're really excited about the new show. We've got some new sponsors coming on board that we're going to announce on Thursday. But we want to thank everybody for joining us here at Creative Kill today. It was a great show with you, Raina. We really appreciate having you on. So guys, if you want to watch Creative Kill, you can see it on YouTube, all streaming platforms. We're on all of them. And
Everything.
guys, Creative Kill, where the
The
guest
guest
always
always
has a killer experience. All right, guys.
Much love, guys. Thanks.
Much love. Thanks a lot. Dude, that was a great
That
show,
was
Raina.
awesome.
Thank you so
Seriously,
much.
very
I know
talented,
you're
Raina.
busy right there. I've got to walk Ben out.
Yeah.
You got to go
Yeah,
to the gym,
I
right?
gotta go. I gotta
Okay,
go,
I
guys.
got
So
you.
nice meeting you. Thank you.
You too.
Okay, buddy.